Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. Let me just make sure. Yep. Yep. Should all be good. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Sorry, I always get a little bit. There we go. Let me just turn that down. Yeah, sounds like it's all coming through. Sorry, I've got the other things in the way there. You can just see my camera, but it's fine. I didn't zoom in. Morning. How exciting. It's been a really nice week, actually, doing Christmas crafts. It's been a bit miserable, so it's actually felt a little bit cold and wintry. Hi everyone, gosh, there's lots of you here already. If you can give the video a thumbs up, let me just check. Did I do mine earlier? Yeah, I've already done mine. Thank you. Morning. Just checking. Let me just refresh the website. Yeah, product is on. Everything's up. Bundle is there, and all the products individually as well. So that's all working. So the links are all good. Just going to close down some of these windows. There we go. Hello. Hi, everyone. Alison's done it. She's sealed the deal. Everybody's going to their checkout. Lovely. Thank you, everybody. Let me just close that one down. Do I need that one open? No, we'll close that one down as well. I'm just going to go back to my main screen. There we go. Hi, everyone. Do you want to see what it is? In fact, let me just check the Instagram video's just gone live as well, because I schedule so much and I can't check it until sometimes after the launch. But let me just check this one's gone out as well, because this shows, yeah, so that's just gone live as well. So that's good. So this is the Christmas explosion. It's a box card, pop-up box card. All these years and I haven't done one, so now we're doing one, and it's a fun one. Love it, just brought it. Thank you, Caroline. Let me just do a few hellos. Who was right in at the start? Sharon, can't wait for this one. Julie, hello. Hazel, Vicky, Alison, Steve. Well, Christmas in June, I know it's getting earlier and earlier. Although a lot of you make Christmas cards every month. And I must admit, since I started doing Christmas in June, July, it takes the pressure off in December to know that I've got a chunk done already, because we're going to be making a few Christmas cards this month. Lynette are waiting impatiently. Deb, Emma, hi everyone. Hey, Benita, Lynn, Caroline, Susan, Hilary, Wendy, Benita. Oh, there's me. Crazy Raspberry. Everyone's excited. Hello, Barbara, Marina, Sarah, Laura, Rachel's here, Alexandra's here, Kay's here, Anne, Eladia. Lots of you here. Hey, Hayley. Hayley's in the chat. Lexi, Rosalind. There's loads of you. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Whether you're just enjoying the live and you just like to see what's going on. Thank you to those that have already purchased. And thank you to those that are going to be watching later as well when you finish work or whatever it is you're doing. I appreciate it all so much. I'm so behind on Christmas cards. Not following my schedule. What's your schedule then? Because I know some people do at least one a month, every month. Some do one a week, which I think is brilliant. To be honest, I should be doing that, but then I wouldn't fit anything else in, so probably shouldn't do that. TV is on, watching on the big screen. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Helen. Thank you, everybody. On holiday, get to see you live. Oh, Anna, thank you for spending some of your holiday with me and with us all here in the chat. I appreciate it. So, yes, this is the new collection. I'll flip the camera in a bit, but it's always nice to kind of do it this way at the start. So we have a brand new exploding box mechanism. So it's a take on your pop-up box, but there's a few extra elements just to make it look a little bit different. You know, I like to change things a bit. We have 3 wonderful new stamp and die sets. So you can see those there. We've got Festive Friends, which features Monty. But you've got a cat in there, a dog. You've got the fox, the robin, funny frog, and the reindeer. Oh, and so the cat. Presents, and you've got a set of dies in each set, which are really nice, and they all complement this die set really well. But again, they will work as standalone. So I know there's lots of you, we've got different crafters that follow me. We've got those of you that just love your papers and ephemera, those of you that love doing your stamping and love these kind of sets, and then you use them away with your fun folds and whatever you choose to do. And then the rest of you love the, you know, the fun mechanisms that we've got. So always try to have something for everyone, but we'll look at these in more detail. I'm going to be demoing 2 of those. Then you've got your, oh yes, the exploding box. Also, it does go through a standard die machine for anybody just wondering that, because I do try to always mention that. You don't need a big die machine for that one. And then you've got your lovely new 8x8 paper pad and the ephemera. They obviously go well together. I know lots of you buy a couple of these. We've just taken a selection of the images from the 3 stamp and die sets and popped them into the ephemera. So they're all pre-coloured and cut for you. Cute Santa, yeah, with his arms open. I like that one too. It's really nice. Sean, hello. Hi everyone. Hey Rita. I was going to make 2 a month, but nothing so far. Yeah, you've got a bit of catching up to do. So again, we'll look at that in a bit more detail in a moment. But let me show you what the card can do. So I'll show you this one here. I think this is one that I put in the video. So there is kind of how flat it will go. This is all the detail on the front. I'm going to show you again when we flip the camera because the lighting's always a bit funny here. But basically, when they take it out, it will kind of naturally start to pop up anyway. They just push it, it locks in, and then you have all of this dimension. And it's a diamond orientation. So rather than a lot of your box fold cards, they just got like that at the front and then your sides, this is a bit different. And the thing that I've got with this one is a big arch. So you can create these as big as you want. You can also bring them down to 6x6 size, 5x7, 6x8, 7x7. It all will vary and depend on how you decorate it. But that's just one example there. And that is locked in now. So in order for this to fold flat, they would have to tuck a little tab in the back, which I'll show you. But this one, the idea is that it locks in. So that's it, it's done. If you push it that way, it will not go flat. Hey everyone. Only got 3 lots of ephemera. There you go. If you wonder where our paper pads go, it's Anna. The ephemera, paper pads and ephemera always sell out. So, and you know, if you know me, that's, I'm not saying it just to get you to buy. It's true. They're never on the site for long. Thank you, Sandra. Then we've got, again, you can see this one here. This is more of a 5x7 size because the width of this is just slightly over 5. It'll still go in the envelope. And then this will determine the height of your envelope and stuff. There's acetate on this one. You can have things swinging or spinning as well in the middle of the arch. You can also not use the arch, that's optional as well. Again, you just like so, and you'll see you've got all that lovely dimension. You can also add this piece here. You can add it on the back as well. You can also cut the middle section a bit lower. So if you want things tiered, maybe you're doing like a mountain scene, you've got skis, people skiing at the top at the back, then you want another tier and another tier. So again, we're going to be using this with a lot of other themes and different things in the Made to Surprise collection during the mix and matches, so we can really kind of play around with this. I think you're going to have lots of fun. These are optional as well. You don't need to attach these if you don't want to. So you have got quite a few things you can change. You can also add more to the back, so you can have these on all 4 of your sides. And you've got space on the back for your message. But again, that is locked in now. I can't squash that down. So there's none of that. When you get a box card, and I love them, but a lot of the time when you take them out of the envelope, you have to kind of position them. You might have to kind of move them around a bit to get them to be completely square. Well, this one, like I said, it's all locked in. That's it. So everything is in place. Thank you. Yay, Snowfall Acetate has come out again. This one's one of my favourites. There's something about the frog. Again, you can see it all flat there, and then just push it together and you've got gorgeous frogs. You'll see it close up in a minute. I can't go too close to the screen like this, it just goes dark. But I love all the candy canes. These are really nice size. So just the dies in the sets alone are really nice. The papers look great. I've added little bits down here as well. Absolutely love that one. Then I've just popped the little sentiment Hoppy Christmas across the top there, which is very fun. And then using it with the ephemera, I've got a smaller one here, and I've also got all of these samples from Hayley, so we'll look at those in a moment. But this is a small little 6x6 one. Well, it's actually 6x5. You can have it to go out. You can, you know, stick things down here. So if you've got stuff overhanging, so again, you know, depending on what your theme is, we can really kind of use the bottoms and stuff like so. And again, just pop it in. Oh, And that is now locked in, and you've got all the ephemera. You can add the arch and, you know, use the ephemera as well, but that's a very quick card, that one. Even the little sentiments part of the ephemera as well, which we'll look at in a moment. But I have taken a picture of all the ephemera, and that's on the website listing. So if you do want to see exactly what you get, you can see all that on there. Okay. Love the box die. It's a really nice, fun one. And again, I think we can use more bits, and the arches will work with the Advent die. I know we did release it in the end, but the one that came in my Advent, you can use that arch on that as well. So it's another nice addition to that. Okay, so let me flip the camera down to the desk. Let me just tidy that up. I'm just going to turn the overhead off as well. There we go. Right, that's a bit better. So I can show you those ones again, just so you can see once that light adjusts. There we go. I'm just going to bring these lamps down. I need to get better since the new software that I now use in this. Oh, hang on a minute. I haven't got, just because I'm talking. There we go. This here, probably can't see it. It's yeah, a little bit different, but anyway, there you go. How fun. Deb's got her order in. Really nice images to colour in. Had lots of fun. As I always say, you know, get these, stamp everything out, have a day of just colouring and getting everything prepared, and then make all your cards. I love that one. And then what you've got, I'll show you, let me just show you all these ones quickly. That's the one with the acetate, which I really like. We're going to do that again today, but with a different one, I think with the animals. I love Santa though. And this is the workshop one, or Welcome to the North Pole. These are all your presents. You've got your teddy, you've got your toy car there, you've got the robot, which I think is really cute as well. The North Pole sign, a couple of your elves there as well. Santa with his list. Nice little sentiments there as well. Love the frogs. I'm going to do one another time, not today, but just with loads of dashings on all on it, which will look really nice. And then again, just so you can see the detail a little bit more. This one I love. These dies are really nice size. You can create this kind of wreath effect. Cute little gnomes there. Dear Santa, it was the gnome. Absolutely love it. And then again, there's that one there. So with all of them, you'll notice you'll have a little kind of just a little space there on the side, and that is so that you can close it down. So you just push it. If they want to do it, they would know anyway. There's I've seen cards like this before with this kind of thing where you have to, like, you know, to make it go flat again. But you just push that down. Just make sure it clips back under there. This is the only one I use with a 300 GSM cardstock, and then it goes flat again. And again, you can see, and then it pops out. So that's your lock. Again, just bring that out, push it under. Okay, it goes flat. All right. Again, show you with that one, you can see it there. So just, you've got that little bit of space. Can you see when it comes out? So when it's like that, you can see it's right up to it. Just bring it out, push it under, and then just squeeze that down like so. And that's how it goes back in your envelope. That's if people need to. But generally, when you give someone a card and they take out the envelope, that's it. It's up. Put it on your mantle, enjoy it. It's all ready to go. Just purchase now, impatient, wait for it to be delivered. Well, the team are all ready to go. They know what it's like on a Made to Surprise launch day. So they will be ready. So it should be quite a few of you will probably get your dispatches through whilst we're live, because I know that happened a lot last time. Then Hayley has done, as always, she does a couple of ones using, away from the die set, sorry, but still using elements from the collection. So this one's a lovely stepper card using this Welcome to the North Pole. And she's used that gorgeous bow paper there with the big ribbon around the box around the bottom, which I think looks really sweet. And I love your colouring with this, Hayley. It's really nice. You can see how that one stands up. And then she's done a cool rocker card. We've got some lovely glitter on this one as well. I think looks lovely. And again, that's using your gnomes. Bring it down a bit there so you can see it. There we go. Lexi's loving it. Oh, thank you, Anna. Lots of you ordering. Thank you so much. And then I'll show you Hayley's ones here. So we've got this fun one. So I think this is more of a 6x6 size. So your overhang with the 6x6, you want to not, you know, this would be okay. You've got obviously more room here as well. So it all depends on how you decorate. I love the little car down here as well. And then again, just push it together and it locks in. And Hayley's added the other panel at the back there. So you've got your 3 little elves at the back. She's added the candy canes on the arch. You can see the arch a bit better with these ones as well. I've completely covered mine. So the arch is behind there. So it's, you know, again, it's up to you, but you punch a little hole through the top there and you can have things hanging down. Like I said, you can have something completely spinning if you wanted to as well. So I'm looking forward to trying more interactive ones. The launches, I just try and show you it, and there's lots of samples, but just how it's kind of meant to be used, and then we kind of experiment as the weeks go by. Again, another nice one there. This is just using all of the ephemera. And again, just push it together and that all locks in. Hayley's actually got the lock on this one at the front, which isn't, there's no right or wrong. You can have it at the front as well. So it just depends what side you put it in. But I'll talk you through all that. I've done tutorials for all 4 of my samples, so they will all go up. So you've got all of the information there. So don't worry about writing it down or anything here. This one's fun. You can see all the characters there. I love the holographic card with that snowflake and the big candy canes. And then again, push it together and it locks in. And depending on how you position this, so see he's a bit more off to that way. That one's off to that way. Some of mine are front on, like there. So it's all little kind of, you can adapt it. Thank you, everyone. Isn't it lovely? I love the shine on that one. And then we've got the cute one with the gnomes. Again, nice little 6x6 one there. So depending on what size card you prefer to make. And then again, naughty, and I gnome it. And then it just locks in. And so, isn't it cool? Really, really love this. Oh, Carmen, thank you so much. So yeah, lots of inspiration. It will all be up on the website, and I'll be adding it onto the Facebook page later on today as well. So you'll be able to save the pictures. I know, again, lots of you like to do that. So I'm just going to pop all these. Honestly, these look so nice when I had them, Hayley, all displayed on in the shelf in front of me. I'll have to take a photo of that. I might put them all on the mantle later and do a little video, just kind of going all the way along, because these really are quite effective. Right, there we go. So let's start with our first demo. Laura's got lots of ideas. I just think it's nice that if you're not everybody makes Christmas cards. So, you know, just look at this, you know, as you've got your blank canvas box, pop-up box, and you can put anything on that. And you can completely cover the arch as well. So, you know, I've kept everything going around the arch, and Hayley's decorated around the arch, but you could completely cover this. This could also be cardstock. You could stamp your image in the middle of that as well. You could have spinners and all sorts on here. So there is a lot you can do with it. You know, the mechanism itself does the one thing, but in terms of how we decorate and what we add to it, there is a lot you can do with it. So excited. Thank you, Marina. Didn't want Christmas in June, but I feel it's fine now. Right, I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee because I've gone really dry. I always feel I've got a lot to cram in at the very beginning. Okay, so do another little look at the ephemera. So I haven't opened this pack. I always get a few of them. Some of them are samples, but sometimes the samples are perfect on the first run, so they can get, you know, used. Or there might be just a little flaw that you wouldn't notice. So this is everything you'll get in your set. So like I said, it's a little selection of each of the stamp and die sets. So you've got, you know, lots of sentiments. There's Monty. There he is. He's featured. Monty's my dog, for anybody new. Yeah. We can't do a whole just dash and collection because that's very niche, but we can have him just pop up, you know, every now and then. So I'm just putting them into kind of where, you know, the groups that they would be in. So you've got your little elves, you've got your cute little cat, all your presents. Look at the frog. Just love that frog. Who knew we needed a festive frog? Again, lots of little sentiments, which are all, again, taken from each of the sets. You've got a nice mix there. You've got your little Santa's workshop bits, different trees. There's Santa with his lovely pose. And the trees are in a mix of collections, just so you can just see exactly. Got another cute one there, holding Christmas lights, gnome, toadstools, North Pole. This is nice as well. You've got facing both ways. So you've got a brown sausage dog there, as well as your black and tan, or tan and black and tan. Another little gnome, presents. Love the little fox with his lights. He's very fun. Got the, again, you've got two little robins there. So if you know you've got your arch, you could have them coming in, or he could be spinning. You could put them back to back, put your string through the middle. I know they're slightly different on each side, but put the string through the middle. I'm just thinking this now, actually, it's quite a nice idea. String down through the middle, and he could spin right in the middle and have some leaves all around, which I think would look really nice. Then you've got your little robot. Again, a couple more sentiments. Another little cat, elf, Santa's list, candy canes, another elf, presents, more trees, presents, and a couple more elves there as well. So you've got a really nice mat, and again, I know some of you are buying 2 or 3. You've got so much to really build up as well. So, and mix them in. I've been mixing some of the sentiments with the stamp sets. If you are getting like the bundle, oh yeah, and your snowman there as well. That's nice. Do not have to reverse stamp. Remind me of the frogs on. Oh, I don't know. The collection is such good value. I couldn't resist. Yeah, it is. Like I said, we are trying. There's little tweaks we do that you wouldn't necessarily notice, but it can make quite a difference when it goes to costing. So it's yeah. Sometimes we can't, just down to the metal that's being used and the plate size that we stay within. Sometimes the designs just don't stick within that, and you'll know that when they go over 100. So yeah, I like to try and keep them as much under £100 for the bundles as possible. This is £89.99, I believe, which I think is very good. Yes, Sam, who doesn't love a dash and just love Monty. Yeah, got to stop saying his name. He's just gone back to sleep. Right, and then I'll just show you the papers in a bit more detail. So you've got that lovely, got a nice shine on them, these ones. Got the lovely lights there. You've got your pink, hopefully the focus is okay, pink snowflakes. This one's one of my favourites. Absolutely love that one. And they're all small, so they're perfect for your backgrounds. Even if you're just doing quick, like just really quick cards, like on just a card fold, pop that paper on, you know, nice big Merry Christmas using the big words or something, or maybe like a couple of the ephemera, and it's done, you know, a couple of the little gnomes on the front, and you've got really, really quick cards. And then you've got the candy canes, you've got all your bows. Again, very pretty, and I think that's more all year round as well. I think that'd make a pretty birthday card, not necessarily Christmas. And that's great for just winter cards. This, the snowfall ones again with this one. You know, you've got any winter birthdays, I think they're nice to use as well. Thank you, Anne. I'm glad you think so. This is lovely. The little baker's twine bows. And then you've got another one with your lights. Again, there's a picture of all of these and you can see them all closer. But that's your 32 sheets, 8x8, standard pack that I do for each of 8 designs, 190 GSM. And then, like I said, we can go through these and then I'll start my demo. So those are the 3 sets. You get 26 dies, 19 stamps in the Christmas at the North Pole. You can see all your fun puns there. These are all your dies on the right hand side of each of the sets. You just build them up. So you've got your presents, you've got a couple of bells. The bells are really cute, actually. You can see them in a bit more detail there. And one faces one way and one faces the other. You can put a little bit of string through them as well. There is a little hole. So if you do want to tie them, you can. And then you can see the presents when they're built up. They give you this effect here. And then the little stars. I've just added little ones in there. And then the Gnomey Christmas. As I said, this is the last time you're going to see gnomes from me now for some time. Literally, it'll be a while. We've done a magazine feature for creative stamping with gnomes. I've done the first Made to Make magazine was gnomes. We've done gnomes for all occasions in the Made to Surprise range, and now we've got Christmas gnomes. So you should have enough, because we went through a phase of not having any, and there was lots of you going, we need gnomes. So now you've got them all from me. So that's probably it for a while. But it is a lovely set. These sprigs are beautiful. That's what I used in this card here. you know, so again, just on their own, they're lovely. You've got a couple of bows to choose, and then their faces are plain, which sometimes people like, but if you want, you can add the noses and the different mouths for the different expressions. And then again, you've got your thumb puns there as well. And you've also got the hands, so you don't have to have these. They look fine as they are, but if you want to, they can hold a little gift bag, some holly, what are those, snowballs, Christmas lights, a present, and a sack of presents. So if you like to build them up, and they will look like, again, this one here. Can you see? I've just popped some foam behind. You can see I've stamped his little nose, and then I've added this one on the front. You can see that one's holding the ball of snowballs. I think that was it. Oh no, she's holding the sack there. And that was it, I think. So that's how those work. And again, you'll see me doing that in the tutorials. And then this one, Festive Friends, which I just love. Really cute images. You've seen Monty there. You've got the Christmas fox, the cat, the reindeer, the frog, and then you've got your robin. You've got a couple of really nice trees, the presents, and then these are those lovely candy cane dies, which is, again, they're a nice size. Let's see how they all look there. Any questions, just let me know. But that is everything. Now we're going to go through the main die and do some demos. I've got 2 to do with you today. I'm going to do a little bit of inking as well. I think I'm going to be doing Christmas cards now until Christmas. Still think that bottom nose for gnome looks like a spider. Bottom nose for... What are you on about now? Let's have a look. Bottom nose. What, with the long tash? Does it look like a spider? I guess it does a little bit. Yeah, that's like the big round body. Yeah, I guess it could be if you want. So these are all the dies. You get 20 dies in this set. You get your mats and layers for all of the bottom box part. You get mats and layers for the 2 tabs. You have got, they are in 2 orientations because the way the tab system works on this. So you do need to cut one for the left, and oh no, it'll be that way. One for the left, one for the right. You always want your 2 small tabs at the front point. Okay, so those 2 small tabs are what are just behind here. Again, I explain it all in the tutorials, but that's why there's 2 of them, because some of you might think, oh, I'll just use that one. And no, they are 2 different ones. The mats and layers doesn't matter, but those do. And then these are all the workings for the mechanism. You've got the arch there as well. Like I said, it is optional. You don't have to always use it. God, more like a tick. Actually, I think I agree with Benita. I think it does look more like a tick. Anyway, we'll go past that. It's a tash and a big bulbous nose. Hey, Sharon. Second cup made. Nice. Right, let's start off with, I think we'll start off with the gnomes because I've got it right here. And then we'll do the second one's going to be the Festive Friends. And I'm going to use the acetate with that one. Okay, enough TikTok. Now, I do want to ink these up a little bit because, again, these are going to be my Christmas cards. I will be sending these out, so I do want to make them look the best they can. This one I've done it so it's more like mistletoe, which it is anyway, but the other ones I put the red berries. This one I've used little silver dots just on the bottoms, but you could use your Nuvo drops. If you've got like a white, that would look nice. You could use a white, Posca pen or opaque pen to create that, or you could just paper piece it with some white cardstock on the top. Just ordered bundle. Now I've got my card making mojo back. Well, I'm glad that you've got it back, and I'm very pleased that you've purchased the collection. That's really nice of you. Thank you, Wendy. Laurel's brought extra papers. Yeah, TikTok. Although I don't know if YouTube would flag that. Probably won't want me mentioning that. So you just want to cut one of this one, one of this one, one of this one, and one of this one. I've cut, depends on the weight card. If you're using the 300 GSM, then just cut 2 with the arch and stick them together. And if you're wanting to put like a sheet of paper, pattern paper, vellum or acetate in between, then obviously stick that down and then stick the arch over the top. But it just means it's just strong to hold whatever decoration you'll be putting on. This is a 220 or 230 GSM that I'm using for all of this. In fact, I think the only one I used heavyweight cardstock on was this one. All of my samples have been using that 220, 230 weight cardstock. It's fine. You add all your mats and layers onto this, so it makes that bit nice and strong. And then obviously the workings inside, they're fine as they are. and then just build that up just to make it nice and strong as well. What else was I going to just say then? No, I think that's it. So what we do first is you want to take this one, obviously stick all your mats and layers down onto it, as you can see there. And then I've kept one here, there's the tab, and that one I kept with the plain white, so I've got somewhere to write my message. So it's going to go together like this. So that is the front. Okay, so what you want to do first of all is take this one, and we're going to stick this one in. I'm just going to run my glue. And then you just want to fold that one over. You want it to be flush with your desk, and then push it right into the corner, like so. That's what I did, Cara. In the beginning of the week and towards the end of last week, I was just stamping and colouring everything. And then, you know, cutting this takes minutes, don't take long at all. So that bit is now stuck in that last square. Okay. Again, kind of keep it like this. You want to now go, we're going to work on this opposite. So there's that one. We're going to go across the opposite one with this piece. Again, just fold and burnish all of the score lines when you've die cut them. And just run your glue all the way down. Some of you might put this together slightly different. Once you've made them a few times, you might, you know, seal the box right up and then add all this in. It's up to you. And then again, you're going to do the same, but this time, where that one's flush with the bottom, this one, you want to be flush with the top. So I'm working on this corner here. So I'm just bringing that tab just slightly under and flip it over here. You just want to make sure it goes right into that fold, but it's flush with the top. So when I flip it over, you see this one is lifted up. It's lifted up so it can go into that. Can you see that slot? Doesn't go right down to the bottom. There's that little bit there. It needs to be able to slide into that. Okay. Just keep that all nicely folded. And then you want to take these ones here. Now, again, there's a few ways you can add this in. You might, over time, you might stick one in like this and then stick the next one in and then just tuck it together. What I tend to do, you can go over the top or underneath. Again, it really doesn't matter too much. But you want to make sure that the curves here are flush, go up to the edge of this piece here. And again, I talk you through this in very, in detail in the tutorial, so you can pause and everything. So again, don't worry about remembering it all now, but I know some people go back and watch this live as well. Okay. And what you kind of roughly want to do, again, it's going to depend. You'll play around with them. I always say get your, dies when you first get them and make a few templates playing around with them. If you want that to have a really kind of hard look to the left or the right, then your positioning will be different to how I'm going to put it in now. But I want mine to be more looking straight on. So this slot, you want to roughly be behind this center fold. Okay, so just kind of roughly pinch them together. You can move it around a little bit more in a second, but just run your glue down those two tabs. And then I'm just going to flip this over. And I've got my middle fold. And again, just roughly looking at the slot there. And you want to bring this down so it's flush with the bottom. You can move that a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact. You see how much you can decorate this. So again, don't worry too much. And then just stick the two tabs down. You want to do it when it's flat, because when you bring it together, can you see that slots in, and now we've got that facing straight towards us. You might find that what you're decorating on here, you can, you might want to cut that down because you might see some of that. So feel free to cut this down, but you can also build up as much as you want on it as well. It's the same for this bit here. Obviously it comes like that. You might not want to see that. So you can cut that so it's completely flush, and hidden. So there are, once you've got it in your certain ways you want to decorate it, you can cut away whatever you want. Jewel, done by order. Credit card instead of battering as had to make Miss Daisy. Oh, Miss Daisy to the vets this week. Yeah, the vet. And the thing with the vets is, although that is changing apparently, because they're going to start bringing in price lists and they have to show everything, don't they, by law. There's some laws changing, but you never really know what the price is going to be. They say, oh, it might be this or roughly, and then things get added on. So it's scary going to the vets. Oh, Cynthia's in Rhodes. Thank you for taking a bit of time out to say hi. Hope you're having a lovely holiday. Okay, and then what you want to do with this one is you're going to fold that down. That's your lock, and you want to slide it through. And you'll see once it goes in, that is already now locked in. And then you can bring this round, and you will instantly feel how strong this becomes, especially when you glue that. That is really, really strong. You know, you can put quite a bit of pressure on that. It's not going to squash down. So just add your glue. And that's it. Whether you choose to add that is optional, but that is how you put your box together, and now you can decorate. Oh, it's Simone here. Hey, Simone. Sorry, I didn't see your earlier comment. Hi, Helen. Morning, everybody else. Sorry for anybody that I'm missing. Okay, and like I said, if you want to have this at the back because you want to build things up at the back as well, then you can. You just do exactly what I did, but you'll just line it up with the back there. You have to just slide that one in, but it's easy to do. Okay, and then again, because you've got that little bit of space there, can you see you just push it out, push that under, and then you want to squeeze here. Just make sure it goes. You want to really burnish that as well, just so it doesn't catch, but there you go, it'll go down like so. So that's how it's flat. And when you're decorating it, if you really want to make sure you're staying within 6 by 6, then you know you want to be doing a bit of your decoration. I would say stick something down that side and that kind of side, and then bring it up, and you can start decorating. But that way, you know, if you stick within where you've put those two pieces, you're not going to go over your 6 by 6. Ordered the full collection. Thank you, Maureen. Oh, so I saw someone saying hi, Simone. Is she not here? Sorry if you've already said, but what cake? I've just, yeah, I think all of mine is that 220, 230 GSM. The only one I used 300 GSM for was this one. So it's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, you're getting more bulk with the 300 GSM by the time you've added your mats and layers as well. But yeah, this is fine. So you, like I said, you've got your little gap there, but you need that in order to close it. But once you decorate, you don't notice. I mean, look, you know, you've got the trees and stuff. So that is, you know, you need that there. Otherwise, you won't be able to close it. Love this mechanism, but looks complicated. We'll have to rewatch when order. It's very easy. There's a process. Keep that process. It's like learning a dance move. Just follow that process, and you know, it is easy to put together. And then with this, again, this is now going to determine the size that you want it to be. So if you stick this right towards the top, obviously get your ruler, put it next to it there, but that is 8 inches. So then you're looking at a 6 by 8 envelope. But if you want to bring this down, you can go all the way down as far as you want to bring it to your 6, which would be there, and that's your 6. But you might not find you need it for a 6-inch size, because by the time you build this up, some of your characters might be coming up to that height anyway. So I'd say the arch is more if you are going for those bigger 7, you know, inch or 8-inch tall cards. Okay. Oh, I don't know. It must be another Simone. If there's another Simone here, apologies. And hello. So I'm going to go tall with all these because most of mine are 6 by 8. I'm just going to add a little glue. I'm just sitting this down just to make sure, because I genuinely am using these as Christmas cards, so I don't want to be stung with struggling to put them in. And just pinch that down. So like I said, punch a hole here and have something hanging. Or if you connect some string at the top there and then string behind here, you could have those 2 robins spinning, or anything spinning, which looks really nice as well. I'm just going to make that flat again, because I just want to add a little bit of pressure behind that arch, because I can't quite get my finger in. Yes, definitely. There we go, it's better. Oh, wow, good arch size. Yeah, lots of choice. My car is at the garage. That's also scary. It is, because I always, whenever they come back, I've been pretty lucky with this car, but I've had cars in the past, and they come out and they go, oh, it's not looking good, and they say something, and I go, okay, what is the necessary I need to do right now and still take it and drive on the road? you know, I'll wait till the MOT or something. So, but there we go. So now I'm going to do a little bit of inking. So I just want to blend these leaves a little bit. So you want to have a quick interval. Oh, actually, we'll stick them down as well. So yeah, you want to have your 2 small tabs facing the inside because they fit within the space here. Obviously, if you haven't added that, then it doesn't really matter, but it is to obviously sit. Can you see? It sits perfectly either side. So you just want to make sure that they all sit in nicely. So just a little bit of glue behind each of your tabs. Like so. I believe it's Charlie's birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 6. So 6 years of MTS and 6 years of my nephew. I always remember. I'll never forget his age as long as I'm still doing Mater's Prize, but I wouldn't forget anyway. I'm pretty good with birthdays. So yeah, can't believe it. We're going to go over for, he's going, it's the first time we're not there like for the day. They're taking him to some adventure park for the day. And then we're all going over tomorrow night for a takeaway. So it'll be nice. And we all went out last weekend for my dad's birthday anyway, so we had dinner together there. But yeah, I can't believe he's 6. My nephew doesn't have much space, so this will be great for his girls. Oh, nice. I will eventually hopefully get Charlie in a video. Charlie's just very hyper, let's say. So he'd be jumping around and everything. It'd probably be quite a funny video actually, but I'd like to do some cards with him because I think he'd really enjoy this. Because he does love the cards when I give them to him. So maybe in the summer holidays I'll trial a video with him. You'll only see his hands anyway, but it will be quite funny. Had my car and it's MOT on Monday. It's passed. Nice. That's always good. Yeah, that's lovely. So you can see how they look on the front. And like I say, if you want to add 2 more on the back as well, then you can do. But that's your blank. So I mean, you could always just make a ton of these in white and then add all your mats and layers once you know what you want to decorate them with. But you can certainly just have some days of just kind of prepping everything, getting it all ready. Especially if you're doing craft fairs. I think these are beautiful. They display really nicely. So I think these are lovely ones for craft fairs as well. Right, so let's do a little bit of inking. Just check we're fine for time. Oh, thank you. So it does give me a little bit of the Advent one that I did, you know, the crisscross is, I don't know, it's got that kind of feel in terms of just like how you can decorate it and stuff, because there's quite a lot of scope with this. So I'm looking forward to trying it with, you know, other bits and stuff from other collections. So I'm just going to lay these down. Like I said, I just want to add a slightly darker green, and I want to just flip them over because I want some from the opposite orientation as well. So I think I've cut 20, so we'll do 10, got there 4, try and get as many on here as possible. Probably do them all that way actually, shouldn't I? Be a bit easier. I know, 6, it's mad, isn't it? Oh, and changing the subject, but it's something I've been meaning to say, and I know there's going to be a few of you that will like this. When obviously Nan passed away, we went up. I went up in January. No, when did I last go up? Last month, wasn't it? And we sorted through some more of Nan's stuff, and we found all of Nan's cards. Now, lots of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lots of you sent Nan cards when it was her birthday, and you would post them to me or my mum, and we never opened them. We obviously gave them to Nan, but sometimes I posted them to her and I never got to see them. She'd saved them all, and there was beautiful cards from many of you in the chat now, and I got to read them. And so I know you will all understand, but we then put them in a fire, and because Nan always said she wanted to take her cards with her, but it couldn't quite be facilitated, or we couldn't sort them all out. Nan was a bit of a hoarder, you know, we wouldn't have got them all ready for her. So we did it this time for her birthday, because that was it. I went down in May, didn't I, for her birthday. And we were reading them, and I got really emotional because some of your messages were absolutely beautiful, and I would never have seen them. So it was actually really nice to go through them all, and then we put them on the fire. And yeah, we said a few words for Nan, and she's got all her cards with her. So I just needed to share that because I keep forgetting. And I just thought some of you would like to know. So yeah, thank you for all those lovely cards over the years, because she had loads. Honestly, there must have been, oh, it was over 100 easily. There was so many. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to have to move those off. Let's get a nice green. Let's do the forest moss. Make a great hot air balloon. It would, with the basket. Oh, that is a really nice idea. Yeah, it would. I like that. Vellum as well. You do a balloon shaped vellum. Yeah, yeah. So she's got all her cards. So I'm just adding a little bit of ink. It's just nice to add a little bit of dimension. One more colour. Once this all layers up, it looks nice. I'm getting all these new, I don't know if YouTube's got a new, I'm getting loads of like people saying they want a message on YouTube. Is there a message system now on YouTube? It's saying so and so wants to message. So what's everybody got planned? Much up to much this weekend? It's meant to be nice, so I'm out in the front garden and start making the front of the cottage look nice. They look good. Yes, there is a message. Oh, do you know what? No offense, but I'm gonna have to turn that off. You can either email me or Facebook message me. I can't have YouTube messages. Can't have YouTube messages as well. I've just noticed it the last couple of days. I'm thinking, is that? So yeah, if you've messaged me in the kindest way, I'm going to deactivate it. That is just, that's more. It's great if all you've got is YouTube, but when you've already got, 4 or 5 other social media platforms, I mean, you could message me on TikTok if you wanted to, or Instagram as well. So I can't have it on YouTube as well. Although my mum does all that, so she could possibly, she'll be wanting more money, because yes, I do pay my mum. She gets a little salary from me each month. On holiday in the Algarve, so taking it easy, nice. I want to get out in the garden this weekend. Still have plants to pot. Yeah, just got some little bits I need to tend to, and like I said, I want to get 2 tiers created in the front garden, membrane down, and a ton of stones, and then I can put in the. I'm going to have like a nice seasonal barrel and some bedding. So that's the plan. Right, that's done. Yeah, it's meant to be nice now for a good few days anyway. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get that long spell like we did recently, but anyway, so right, let me just pop something either side just so you can see the decoration. There we go. So I'm going to do this blob in the middle. And I've got some obviously from each angle. I will be weeding and planting some marigold plants out this morning. Oh, nice. Because I've got a fully north-facing garden. I've got a big list of all north-facing friendly plants. So I'm going to pop to the garden centre probably tomorrow as well. And hopefully they've got them. There's some nice climbers as well that will work. I wouldn't mind getting a climber for the house. I mean, I'd love to have wisteria, but it would not work at all. So not for the front anyway. All this rain will make everything. I mean, I must admit the garden's looking very lush, very green, very vibrant. So the rain is good, you know, in that sense. But I want to be out there now enjoying it. All my dahlias are starting to come out now as well, which is nice. And I left them in over winter. I was a bit nervous the first time I've grown them, and I just left all the tubers in the ground, and they're all coming back really well. We don't get very hard frosts down here, so that's probably helped. But yeah. York has rained every day this week. It's been the same here, Sandra. I think it's across the UK. It's been really, really strong rain everywhere. You tend to get that though, don't you, once we've had a dry spell for so long, because we had quite a few weeks, didn't we, of just lovely, lovely weather, that heat wave. But I think we've got some nice days coming back. I'm just building it up. I'm going to go back over and fill it out a bit more. You know, whether you want to completely disguise the frame, or, you know, I've cut it in the same green colour, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, clematis is doing well. Yeah, I need to, again, that's the kind of stuff I want to get out, because I do want to put some wire, because it's on the stone wall, so I need to attach some wire so it can start to grip, because it is starting to go off now and do its own thing, which is great. I've got my jasmines, they're all growing nicely. All my sweet peas, one of them's really sprouted, the one I guess it's closest to the sun or gets more sunlight slightly. Hail on Tuesday. Yeah, nice wedding cards. You imagine like a tiered cake, or you could have the silhouette of my husband, man and wife from the wedding set. That one's a little bit loose. I think that one was breaking. But yeah, just trying to get it as even as possible. Might be okay. I'll leave them for a minute. Then I'm going to pop the bow in and then pop the like the mistletoe around. We had wild sweet pea and it has since died out. I would love for it to come back. Isn't it annoying though when things disappear and you're like, oh, I thought it was doing so well. Yeah, some jasmines, they don't go through the summer, they don't go through the winter months. I've got the hardy ones and the evergreen ones, so these ones should be pretty good. Let's put in some of the detail now. I haven't stamped because I'd used it on that other card. I thought I had a double. You can see I've used all three of the one with the lights, the toadstool, so I've got lots of these ones, so we're just going to use those ones. I'm just going to build them up on the back. Who should we have at the front? Let's have her. She looks tired. Right, I've had enough of Christmas. Let's do that one with that one and maybe a little present. Thank you. So they're really fun. I'm really enjoying, you know, putting these all together. It's been nice decorating it all, and I think that's helped with it being a bit rubbish in terms of the weather, because if it was the week before, which is when I just started colouring them in, when we were having that heat wave, and me and Hayley were both struggling to stay in the craft room, because this is obviously a south-facing craft room, and it was hot. I think Hayley sent me a picture of her thermostat, wasn't it 34 or something, Hayley? She was like, I can't stay in here any longer. So it's been nice to do these and yeah, feel a little bit cooler. So yeah, you can see how quickly you can disguise your front one there, and again just build up the back as much as you want. Thank you, everyone. She's trying to see Santa. And use obviously my past Christmas collection. Some of you just buy the mechanisms, pull out the old Christmas collection. That'll look lovely as well. All the funny animal heads and stuff will look cute. Oh, well, let's see. He can hold. Let's add. Maybe she could hold the present. No, well, she can hold those presents because I've done like little pink cuffs. So you can just see how this one looks. Just a little bit of foam. You don't have to use foam, but again, I do like to use the foam. And then just position it wherever you want. There we go. She's got her presents. She looks surprised. What did she say? Oh, I just lost me bow. You know why? It's because of the distressed ink. It's still wet, so it's yeah, not liking that. You'll find that. Yeah, let's have him with. He could be holding the Christmas lights. Yeah. So just add a little glue. Go on the left or the right, but I'm going to have this more on the left. This is all new, so now this is my new Christmas explosion collection. I might pop him up on a bit of foam. I want that to be over him. Let's see if I can tuck him under that. And kind of nestled amongst the leaves. And then we've got things like this, look really nice, built up right behind. Maybe coming out that side. And have another present coming out this side. Have a present down here. It's like that little bit of discovery, you know, when someone's looking at the card and they see all the extras that you've added in. I'll just add that just so it doesn't come off. And then we could have another toadstool a little bit higher. Yeah, I think we need a little bit of height at the back. Sam, can you put the front mechanism in the back? You can have both. Yeah, you might have missed that, Laura. You can have two in there if you want. Hayley did it on, which one she got? That one there. You can see Santa's on the front, you've got your middle, and then you've got the gnomes, the elves, sorry, at the back there. Yeah, I think that looks cute. And then on the bottom, we could have him. Let's stick him down there. And what sentiment would you like me to use? We have got, Dear Santa, it was the gnome. Naughty Anna gnome it. There's no one like you, and gnome for Christmas. Which one should we add? We could also use it from the ephemera. Actually, I might do that because there's some nice ones in there as well. See if they've got it in the ephemera. Let me know. Let me know. He can have some more lights as well. You can stick them in front or behind. Depends where you want the hand popping out. It can be popping out from inside, you know, behind his beard. And then you can have another little. Oh, I haven't got any more presents left. Let's use. No, I don't like that there. No, I think that's everything there. Looks like a perfectly dressed wishing well with the gnomes and the flowers. I'm liking that wishing well. We've had hot air balloon. Oh yeah, we've got to add those in. What else have we had? Loads of great ideas. There always is with you lot. You see things that I've maybe not seen. Gnome for Christmas, okay. I'm just going to feed these little ones in. I said that is struggling to stick because of the wet oxide ink. I could put a little embellishment in the middle of that as well. Ooh. And once everything's really dry, you could go in and like add a bit more shape to the leaves and make it look more 3D. You could make a nice gift bag to deliver this in. You could add, you know, a 3D gift box. So it's more of like an ornament. Between, I can go in. No, I can't. There we go. It's picking up all the shine there. Isn't that gorgeous? So what was it known for Christmas? Let's see if we've got it in the ephemera. There's no one like you. Hoppy Christmas. Meet me under the mistletoe. You watch, we won't have that one in the ephemera. You can obviously do every single one. We've done most. Enjoy your elf. Your elf. Naughty and I know it. Ah, Gnome for Christmas. Ah, and the colours look good as well. Down a little bit just because the little, when they come down. There we go. So there is one idea. And there's possibilities yet. Well, you know, I always try to with these mechanisms. I don't like them to just be a kind of a one-hit wonder. I know we've had some like, you know, the fun at the fair and pop-up balloons and things like that. There is only one way you can kind of use them, but with these, I just like it to be a blank kind of platform that you can then add anything to. That's all right. We've got an hour and we've got one more card to do. So yeah, it does look really nice, does it? See what I mean? Adding that little bit of ink just really kind of makes these like really like highlight, you know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me hold it up this way. Let me go back round, turn this light on just so you can see things from both. There we go. And again, just pop that one down. Just bring it out. That's how everything will be. Pretty flat, you know. And then just pop it in. And that is now locked in, so you can't squeeze it. That will not go, you know, go flat unless you unlock it. Cute. Oh, a basket full of Easter eggs, a basket. And then again, I guess that's, you know, the hot air balloon kind of thing as well, basket. Yeah, Christmas basket, because actually that's the handle. Craft card. Emboss these with your basket weave. Handle for your basket. Yeah, there's your picnic basket as well. Didn't even think of that. Let me go back again. Okay. So yeah, if you want a quick break, if you want to quickly nip to the toilet or grab a drink, just do so while I just have a quick little tidy up and get the next lot ready. Any questions? Let me know. I'll have to include instructions to lock it in place. It locks as soon as you take it out though, Brian. Honestly, it really does. As soon as you take it out, there's only a tiny amount before it locks in. Most people, it's just natural to do it. So I don't think you would need instructions in all honesty. But if you want to, obviously, you know, do so. But I really don't think you do. Thank you, Cheryl. Said Easter basket ages ago. Sorry, Sandra. Can't see all the comments. Where am I looking at? Sam, are the stamps the right size to be used with the watermark? Yeah, because it doesn't matter if it overhangs. Yeah, you could definitely, especially the square, they're all fit within that nicely. They look really nice on that as well. Right, so that was that one. I've got 2 of those out. Oh, and look what I picked up in the charity shop. You'll like this bargain. It was £1. Big roll of foam tape. I think it's for like window insulation, but it's all the same stuff. Yeah, double-sided. I haven't actually used it yet. But for £1, I'm sure I won't be able to get into it now. I haven't actually seen how sticky it is. Have a quick look at this. Well, people might have nipped off. Oh yeah, it's really sticky. Oh god, it's really sticky. How good's that? For £1. It's about 1/2 inch wide. I'll have that. Basket of champagne, nice. Yeah, that is very sticky. Let's just try it on a bit of craft card. Take the backing off, see how easy that comes off. See, this is the outer bit, so it might be a little bit, might have been sat in someone's wherever for ages. Don't know if the whole yellow comes off or if there's a thing on top. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's very sticky. Yeah, it's pretty good. I do seem to be lucky. It's because I'm in there a lot. That came off a bit quick, didn't it? Maybe it's because it's the outer ring. The bottom's really stuck. Yeah. I think it's going to be fine for cards. Yeah, I don't know if it is for card making. I think it's like more for like window insulation. But it didn't have anything on it, but yeah, thought I'll try it for £1. I know, sorry, I do get a lot of bargains. Like I said, it's because they're on my doorstep. I'm literally in them all the time. I think if you're in the charity shop a lot, the odds are that you are going to find lots of things, you know. But some days I don't, but you wouldn't know that. But like I said, I walk down that high street nearly every day. I'm having so much fun with that doll's house, honestly. Oh, can't believe it. Right, so let's start with the next one. So we're going to add a little sheet of acetate between this one. So it could be cardstock, could be pattern paper. I'll just show you briefly how you can do that. Let's grab a piece of, I don't think I've got any big enough there. Let me grab a fresh sheet. There we go. Get a fresh piece. Got quite a lot of this still. Right, so we've got the Snowfall acetate. This is the Hunky Dory Snowfall acetate, if anybody's wondering. You can get it on Amazon as well. I did it. I brought the mechanism. What's your plans, Rach, with it? So here are the characters. I might stamp and colour a couple of Christmas trees, but we'll see how we get on. I might decorate it a little bit, excuse me, a little bit different. So again, I've already decorated this one. I won't go into too much detail putting this one together because we've already gone through it all. But you want to cut yourself all of these pieces, which are in your die set. Your die set will go through a standard die machine, so you don't need your large format. But there's all the dies there. So one of this one, one of this one, one of this one. Obviously the arch is optional. Oh, and you need that one. And then that's your long one there, and you can see all your mats and layers are inside. This is the only one that you might need to take down if you're putting it through your normal die machine, if you don't have an extender plate, because you pass it through, and then if it's taped down, it's not going to shift, so then you can just move it down onto your plate and then run it through again. And then you can see all the mats and layers. And I've got the one there So I've got space for my message. You've got your tab at the other end there. This is on 300 GSM. This is only the second one I've done, and I've done what, 7 now. So 2 your lighter card stock's fine. Oh, thank you, Shaz. A friend of mine found a brand new pair of boots last week for a £5. It's nice. It's great. I love it. I love the thrill of not knowing what you're going to get. Right, so I want to stick the acetate. We'll do that on the frame. So I've cut 2 in the heavyweight and just stuck them together so it's nice and strong. And then I'm going to have the red on the front, but I just want to sandwich the acetate in between. So I'm just going to take some thin tape. You can do your own as well. Use plain acetate. A few people use an opaque white paint and splat it on. You can use Tipp-Ex as well. So yeah, there's a few ways to create your own acetate as well, like snowy acetate, should I say. I'm just going to have a quick check on the ephemera, because I know the last time we did the ephemera, it was a pretty quick sell through. Let me just double check. Oh, I'll type it in there. Let me just check stock for a minute. Well, I have an 18th birthday card to make for my friend's twins. I'm thinking it would make a great card, and more, of course. Oh, nice. I'm still playing with the circular waterfall mechanism. Hey, Tez. Products. Sorry, I probably look like I'm really getting close to the screen for you lot. I always spell surprise wrong. I put 2 S's this time. Right. It's why quite a few people have said they bought more ephemera, so I just want to see. Yeah, there's not much left. Yeah, we sold over half already. It's gone in an hour and 15 minutes. So, yeah. How are we looking there? Yeah. Mechanism's doing good. Thank you, everybody. You can usually get a good idea, like within the first hour, of how it's looking. Yeah. Oh, lovely. You guys like it. Thank you. It's always a bit nervy. Even all these years later, I still get nervous. That's great. But yeah, the ephemera ain't going to be hanging around. It'll be gone by this weekend. I'm going to get my Care Bears out and the rainbow. Oh, Care Bears. Nice. Yeah, that would look lovely. Right. So I'm just going to stick this down onto the ephemera. Save myself cutting all down that side. I'm just going to hug it over there. Get that little bit out from underneath. Like so. And then what you want to do is take your scissors, and when you cut it out, just cut off that excess. I buy the product, but could be next year before I use them. But then it's still new to you, isn't it? So just pop your scissors on an angle so it's cutting underneath. So you definitely got nothing hanging out over the side. Like so. And then go back over again. A little bit just there. Just feel it a bit. Love that idea, Laura. I use the Care Bears. So it's nice, isn't it? When that's why I like people, you know, sharing their ideas and suggestions, because I don't think of it all. In fact, the Care Bears would be good with the hot air balloon because it's that whimsical kind of way, isn't it? Let me put my screen back on. There we go. Just so I can see. There. Right. And then just sandwich that together with your other one. Oh, that was lucky. I thought I was going to be slightly off. Right. There's a little brush. All right. Clean off your acetate. But that's ready. Obviously, you could use the same colour, you know, red all the way through, but it's fine. Okay. Move that to one side. So, just how I did it on the first one, fold your tab over. You want to start with this one. You want your box in this orientation. You're going to run your glue all along your tab. We'll have to see if my nested arches will do for cutting that out. The arch comes in the set. I don't know if you didn't know, but the arch is in the die set. You're just going to push it right up into that corner. So it's the first fold where there's the tab. It's that first fold there. I love it. As I said earlier, my brain is fizzing away with ideas. I need to write them down. You do. You need a book, because the amount of times you think of things and it's brilliant at the time, and then you never get it back. And there's been a few times with like collection ideas and I've totally lost it. And I'm like, oh, it would have been so good. Then you're taking that one. Again, fold them all. This one this time. So that's it, flush and butt with the bottom. And then this one is going to be flush with the top. So just pushing it into that corner again, but that tab, you see it's just coming up to the top there. Oh, for the acetate, I see. Oh, okay, to save you cutting it. Got you. Sam, I just remembered my dream last night. Where is she going? I was where you live, trying to find your gym. Bumped into you in person. I think today's live excited me for your doll's house. So now I've got Rachel dreaming about me. I've got Avril actually turning up at my door. I don't know if she's in the chat today, actually. Sorry if I've missed you, Avril. Okay, so that's what you've got. Then this one here. Again, you can go over or under. It's up to you. I tend to go under, I think. But you want to line up the curves with the edge of this side here. You see there? Just push it in just up to there. And if you want to have it so that it's facing straight out, then you want to kind of just roughly get that slot behind your front section here, that fold. So I'm just going to run my glue again down those two tabs. Just make sure you fold and burnish everything beforehand. And then flip this all over. Flip that over, and I'm just looking at that slot there, and the bottom of this needs to be flush, but I just want to get it so as lined up as possible. You can move that around, especially if you folded your tab up like this. They've not actually stuck down yet, so you've got a bit of wiggle room, and just stick them down. You're very kind. We hugged and you told me where to find the shops, and then I woke up. Have you written my idea down, Sam, about the small big words? No, I haven't, but I'll remember when we go to do them. I've wrote down a few things though that I mentioned here. So, oh, you are there, Avril. Just stalking in the background. Great for theme. I know it's a good one. So now, obviously, that you want to do it when it's flat, so that when it comes up, you can see now we've got that front section like so. And then just repeat that on this side, but you have to obviously stick it together. So now you want to fold that down and push that through, and then it will lock in. Okay, And then you're going to add your glue. Yeah, we're expecting a fuss. I was waiting for someone because I thought, I know they will. They usually say, don't they? In the, you know, if you've ordered, it will come up usually while you're live. Some of you might get it tomorrow. Some of you do get it on the Saturday. Wait and see if I've done that one. There you go. So again, keep it like that if you don't want to add the arch, but now we can stick this one in. Now, if you want this to be 6 by 6 with the acetate, you're going to have to cut a bit of an arch at the bottom because it needs to be able to go around your lock. You need to be able to access that. Because if I just push that down now, let's see, it would totally go over and you would never be able to flatten it again. So just bear that in mind if you are adding acetate, or maybe just stick the acetate so, you know, it's maybe that far down, not as far down as I have. But I'm going to now run, I could probably just use the glue actually. Just add the glue on the bottom again, and I'll just flatten this one down. And then stick this in just so I can make sure. I stick within the 8 inches. So there's a few, I showed it a different way in the first tutorial. I just want to line up and come up a little bit. Again, if you want to decorate an overhang, then maybe bring it just slightly down, but that looks pretty straight. And you're always sticking it behind that panel. It's the same width, okay? What you expect. Thank you, everyone. Julie's has been dispatched. Chrissy's has been dispatched. Hey, Ben, hope you're well. And then we'll stick these down while that's drying. So again, just always remember, cut both of them because you want your little tab on the left facing into the middle and then on the right facing into the middle. So they need to be like that. Yeah, thumbs up everyone if you haven't done so. Really appreciate it. Oh, I've just put the glue on the wrong side. You don't want to do it that way. Luckily you won't see it. Always got to go on the inside. I mean, you might want to stick them on the outside, to be fair. I think it give it a similar effect, just be quite bulky. You just want to slide that under. We can open that all up now. So that's all locked back in. And just push that right down. It'd be good as mirrored card. Like I said, it might be plain and you're stamping your sentiment there. It could be pattern paper. You see how nice that's starting to look. Mine's on its way. Keep refreshing my messages. Next time I go up, I'm going to see if I can go up and it'll be like when there's a launch. Maybe I do the launch from head office and pack some of your orders, and maybe we'll try and do like a free gift or a special card or something like that. So do you remember when I packed some orders when I went up a couple of visits ago? Popcorn stand, that's a good one. I like that one. Craft order on the ball, yeah. Got my ever expecting mine too. Yeah, I like that idea with the popcorn. Definitely nice. There you go. So now with this one, I have got candy canes. So plan out, I might do this a little bit different and have maybe the candy canes like going across, because I haven't flipped these ones. I flipped, you just die cut and then just flip them. Can you see I've got some that way and then some that way? These are just left over, so we'll do something different. Maybe fan these out. You see how big they are. They're a nice, these come in the set, nice size. kind of want to see each bit though, don't you? Again, just kind of making this up. That looks quite cool. And then we could still have like the bow. Oh, that would look nice actually right on there. And then maybe the animals around there. Do we like that? I think that looks quite effective. Let me grab this a minute. What about that on the very front one? We could have, you know, one of the characters there, and then we could have the dog and stuff, look like a peacock. I don't know where I'm going with this one. We're kind of winging this one. I think this could look quite good. Where was that? Northern Fawn's new releases lemonade stand stuff, mix and match coming in my craft room soon. Oh, lemonade stand, that's cute. I like that. Yeah, we like it at the front. Should we do that? Let's just see what happens. Let me grab. It's quite handy to have. I mean, it'd be different if it's just you. I've decorated all mine like this and sat down. So it's just because I'm obviously live. I need you to be able to see what I'm doing. Right, if I stick. Yeah, no, I do need to work that way, don't I? Right, let's try this. You could actually put a brad through them all and then move, you know what I mean? And then secure them that way. That would look good as well. They're very handy, those pins. Just want to do it quick so I can maneuver any if I need to. Ben, there's a lot of people ordering, so just they'll get to you, don't worry. You'll get it. You'll get it. That one in the middle, because there's 5. Hot dog stand. I love mixing Tim Holtz and yeah, your oh, what did you do with that? The animals on the waterfall was lovely. Those they take ages to build. So I know Mum had the Santa years ago. Beautiful Father Christmas. My goodness, though the pieces. I mean, I've done a few collections with small bits like that with the puppets and the changing faces, but the time it must have taken you to build all those animals. But it looked brilliant. The ideas are all about. Oh, thank you, Lexi. That looks really fun. So we've got the wreath as well. That could be at the top with the bow. That looks very cute. We've got to have Mr. Monty Sausage Dog. I do love the fox. There's something just really cute about him. Might have the fox there. You've got your cats. These could be, not really going to see them. Oh, I could have that one down there and then do the other candy canes along the bottom bit. So why don't we do the robin and Monty up there. Then we could have these ones down here. Then we've got the pinwheels, we've got the smaller candy canes. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So this is not how I planned it to go. So I have the smaller animals coming too. I love them all. Ah, nice. Yeah, they are. They're really good. Thanks, Carol. This mixed with Matis. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I didn't want to say because I know some people are still getting it, but yeah. When you were saying the cart and stuff. More foam. Not that he needs any, but Nice. A little bit of foam on this one. And then I'll pop a bit of foam. See, I almost would have wanted them just for this style, him facing in. I don't think it matters. He can come in a bit more on the acetate. In fact, Monty could be, yeah, maybe have them a bit more in there instead. Just stuff it for the robin too. Put the fox on a spinner for the robin. Yeah, he would work. Okay, let's stick. Obviously, you're going to see that through the back, so you could just back it, just die cut the plain silhouette of the image in white, and then just back it, just so it looks a bit neater. Put them about there. Oh, got a bit sticky just over. Hang on, I have to clear that up in a minute. Right, spinners. We've got a spinner or a wobbler. I've had to put it on the floor so I could have my laptop. Spinner or what's that? Fa la 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 la. Just check that does spin. Yeah, it's got a good spin. Sticky. Let's use this little bit. What's that smaller one? No, they're the same size. Wobbler, spinner. It would be nice on this one. Spinner or wobbler? I do spinner. I've got it out. Whatever you stick onto your spinners, position it towards the top of your image when it's already the right way up, and that way when it stops spinning, it will sit in its right way up. Because I've stuck them down a few times when I was just getting used to using them, and yeah, so I want that to be like that when the card's just still. So just stick it towards the top, like so. Okay. So I have to stick him on this way just so I can position this. I'll pop this in a 6x8. Yes, I see he hangs now nicely. I love it. So we've done a wobbler. Like I said, we'll do a spinner next Friday. Down, we'd add string or we'll do something dangling down through the middle. That works. That works really nice. Nice to have that little bit of movement. Now, like I said, I haven't cut all the Christmas trees. What time are we on? Could cut a few because I think the trees would look nice arched along the back. Let's stick everything else down and might have to add them later and then just show you it. I think I have, so I've got to get my sentiment on. So maybe we'll have the cat and him together down there, and then I can have my sentiment there, and then we'll fill in with some more of the candy canes. Nativity would look lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah. So you could have your little arch, your little kind of the roof of the inn. In fact, new home cards would be great. You can have your rooftop. If you've got the dogs, Perky Pooches, years ago, that one. It's got that lovely rooftop that you could add. I think the box style really kind of, holds itself well for all those kind of themes. I think it'd be a good one. Gotcha on the placement with the spinner. Yeah, I've done it before. I've just kind of missed the placement, and I'm just going to cut. Sorry, snip that tail off. In fact, I'm going to just stick that right down. Cat needs to be at the front. Cat's rule. Oh. And then let's just pop that one just behind, just so we can really hug him in there. There we go. Oh, this is so cute. I've said that one, Daisy May Nativity. Right, let's add in. I don't think we need any more of the bigger ones. I think some trees, but I might not get the time. Like I said, I'll do them after the launch and add them in. Let's get a few more. I don't know where I'd really add those unless it's a bit much there. Let's stamp our sentiment. I'll add in these ones. And then, no, I've got time. We'll cut the trees because I'd like to get this finished. We'll do the trees. I've gone to the website and ordered. Oh, thank you, Ben. You enjoy it all. And these are just your little candy swirls. And just kind of add to the decoration. We need those trees. Order's on its way. Carmen's is on its way to the Netherlands. Oh, thanks so much, everyone. So grab your ephemera because it's going very well. It won't be here much after the weekend, I doubt very much. So if you're wanting that, you want to get it. I think we could do one in the middle, just floating as well. And like I said, just die cut it again and back it. Yeah, so we're adding maybe a couple of little ones behind the trees in a minute. Let's just put this away. And then I can stamp the sentiment and stamp the trees. It won't take long to colour in. I think we need 5, don't we, really? So they can work around the arch. Well, you probably won't see that one. Should I just take that mainly on the acetate? Because the tree's going to be there. Yeah, maybe we'll stick that with the sentiment in a minute. Put that on there. Right. Let's get some stamping. My goodness, Sam, prepare for the deluge of posts coming your way. Hope you. Yeah, Mum always knows. She's like, oh, Friday evenings or afternoons when she's back, because they always go out. They have their Wednesday. What do they call it? Their Wednesday Wonder, and then they have their date day on a Friday. They're very cute, my mum and dad. What am I doing? We want this one. Yeah, so you've got your 2 trees there. Let's see if I can get it on a piece of scrap. Yeah, and I haven't used it yet, the stamping platform. Do that one in the middle, and there are 2 of them, 3 of them, I think. What size envelope would you need? It varies, depends on how you decorate. So it can go as small as a 6 by 6, or you could do 5x7, or you can do 7x7 or 6x8. So it's all down to how you decorate. I do explain it in the tutorials on how you can alter it and stuff. We've tapped on it a little bit today, but it's really easy. Just when you're decorating it, keep it flat. And when you add the arch, if you're doing a 6x6, I don't think you need the arch. You can see like that's a 6x6 size. That's not got the arch on. But then Hayley's done a 6x6 with the arch. So that's your smaller size. And then obviously if you're going up to 6x8, you know, you've got this size. And you can overhang here. That's actually more 5x8 because of the width of this. So it's yeah, it's got quite a few sizes really. Okay. This is fun, isn't it? I'm enjoying this. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Right, greens. I've actually got a few still out from before. Let's see what. Quite a dark green, isn't it? What's that one? Shamrock green. That's a nice one actually. I think Vivid's quite a good one with that. Or bud. Where's my bud one? Bud green. That's a nice one. Not quite. Green grass. What's that one? Oh, that's nice. Doesn't quite go with those though, does it? Oh, sour apple is another nice one I like. Put the average Christmas card to fade in the background. That's what we wanted to do. That's our kind of, there we go. Let's do those two. That's the, what's the word? What's it called? That's the plan. That's the idea. Yeah, we want our cards to stand out. I'm just going to whiz through these. Mr. Monts is making a move. It is kind of that time. He's so clever, isn't he? I won't be much past midday anyway. I can hear you. Hello. You okay? You had a nice Friday lie-in? Hi, sweetie. Sorry, I'm in the middle of colouring. I can't pick you up yet. I won't be much longer. Tip tap, tip tap. Like she's ignoring me. This one will be 6x8 so now, but you might have just missed me. I just went through kind of the different sizes. You can have multiple sizes: 5x7, 6x6, 7x7. It's all down to how you decorate it. He's gone back into the bed. Oh no, he's not. He's going downstairs. I bet he's going to want to go out. Although he went out before I went live, so he should be fine. Order's on its way for Lynette. Seeing you use the pens reminds me that I brought the wooden pen holder last week and spent a few hours. Oh, I still have to have a little look at the pen storage. Because the rotating one is the one that we were talking about, which holds, I think will hold all of my ones, which sounds quite nice to sit on the desk. Be very easy to move that as well, because I must admit, if I have to move my markers, I've got to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 individual cases up. Although they could stack, but I can't have them stack because they sit perfectly under my shelf when my desk is standing, so I can't move them too much. But the rotating one I could just keep like on my shelving, and then when I go to do my colouring, bring it over onto the desk, which would be quite nice. I have to go over some of those baubles. They are really lovely to colour in. They're nice, aren't they, Maureen? I bought a rotating one. They're great. Do you like it? Yeah, I think. Try and remember after the live and go on and have a look. Because I love the wine bottles, but I think everything's good if it's, you know, in the setting that you kind of brought them for originally. Like I brought those wine bottle holders to fit perfectly in the Billy bookcase in my old apartment, so they've never really had a place since I moved here. But I think the rotating one now would be better suited for me. I like the thought of being able to move the whole thing, because sometimes if I might have an early night, but I do some like colouring, or if I'm prepping for launches and that, I'll take stuff to bed and I sit with like a little lap desk and I'll put a movie on and sit in bed. But I have to think ahead of what colours I want and bring them all in. Whereas with that, I could just bring the whole thing. And if I'm sitting in the garden, it's quite nice to bring out as well. So yes, I think that's what I need to get. Yeah, see, mine will go on the shelf, Kay. And then I could sit it. I mean, I only use my Cricut when I'm designing, and that's not with every single one, because some of them, you know, we don't need to test everyone like we would with others. So the Cricut doesn't get used a great deal, so it doesn't actually have to be on my desk. Oh, he wants to go out. Sorry, do you mind? I hate it when I have to let him out when I'm on a live, like for a launch. It's different when it's just a normal weekly one. Do you want to just occupy yourselves for a few minutes while I let him out? You know, Mr. Demanding Monty that he is. Can you hear him? I mean, I can't say no, can I? Just keep yourselves occupied a minute. There we go. Look at, this is the card we're working on. Here we go. All right, it won't be a sec. I better keep it up right now. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Oh my goodness, Mr. Demanding this morning, aren't we? Go on then. Go on then. Can you be quick, please? Chop, chop. Chop, chop. That's it. I think I might leave the door open. He's taken a slow stroll up to the top of the garden. I'm not waiting for him. I can see him from here. That's the good thing about this garden. It's completely enclosed. Right, when you got to go. Thank you, everyone. Right, back again. Okay, let's just go through. Have a little bit of shading. Monty will not rush for anybody. Like, no, on my own time. Oh, heck no, he will take his time, yeah. Usually he doesn't need to go out while I'm live. He went out just before, but like I said, I'd never... He can hold it. If I wasn't here and I was out, he would be fine. And I've mentioned it before, Dachshunds are one of few breeds that can actually hold their bladder for, I think it's over 12 hours or something. I think it's to do with their long bodies, but because it came up in a conversation, and my vet friend, she said, don't worry if you were ever in a position where you just couldn't get back for some reason, you know, you'd the dog, he can hold himself for a long time if he needs to. And he's very good at not doing anything in the house. Even if he's got a sore belly, bless him, and he's like desperate to go out, he'll wait. He's ever so good. He just prefers going outside, because there's been a few times when he wasn't well and stuff, and it's not like I was encouraging him to go in the house, but I just didn't want him feeling, but he still did. Anyway, enough of my dog's toilet issues. Well, I'm coming back as a I do yellow stars and I do little red Christmas baubles just so it all ties together. He's only just come back in now. Yeah, TMI. Moving on. Making Christmas cards. You're better now? I'm nearly done. Nearly done, and then we can play. Just let me finish this. It'll be about another 20 more minutes or so. You go and have another little snooze. While I'm just colouring these in, I have binged watched Rivals. Oh my goodness. I'm up to like currently what they're releasing now. I'm shook of. I mean, the opening scene is, yeah, it's brilliant. The soundtrack is so good. I'm loving it. It is so good. If you are not prudish and just love scandal kind of dramas, with a comedy aspect to it, you have to watch Rivals. It's brilliant. And I'm glad that they've done a second season, and I hope they do more. I think it's amazing. But yeah, it's graphic at times. Yeah, but it's very good. Anyone else watch it? Rivals was so good. It's brilliant. Honestly, yeah, loved it. I never watched anything so fast. I binged it all, making these cards, making the samples, just watching it. Yeah, it's quite easy to binge watch it, when there's no adverts and it's just, yeah, like in a day, done one season kind of thing. But yeah, very, very good. Boyfriend is still watching. I wonder why. It's very close to the mark, but I love it. Yeah, still on season 1. But we've only got it here in Hong Kong. I read the book when I was about 16. Really, I didn't realise it was that old. But I guess because it's set obviously in the 80s, isn't it? It's brilliant, and the music. I'm tapping my foot, singing away. It's just really good. Yeah. Not yeah, but it's just so good. Rick Hannibal Black is so disappointing. He was portrayed as being so handsome in the books, but the actor, yeah, he's not my cup of tea, Wendy. Obviously he's got an amazing body, very, very fit man, but he's not what I would. Yeah, I must admit, when I saw him, he looked a bit too. But then I guess he's got that 80s look, but it wasn't. Yeah, I agree with you there. He's not. But then for some people love him. So I guess it's, yeah. Not everybody liked who played Christian Grey, but I thought he was pretty fine. So I guess it's all down to personal preference, isn't it? But yeah. No, it's Disney Plus, I think, isn't it? I think it's Disney Plus. See, sometimes I don't know what I'm streaming through because I just click on my main and it's got everything on, and then you click on it and it just takes you to it. So I don't always know what service I'm kind of watching it from, if that makes sense. Because I've got Amazon Prime, Netflix, Disney Plus, and another one. So between them, I don't really know. Thank you, Lexi. Appreciate that. Enjoy your weekend too. Yeah, music's brilliant. Absolutely love it. I think the music plays a big part in it as well, because I think they've chose the right music. Always overhang your colouring. Go over the lines when you're doing like stars if you want them to look like they're shining bright. Gives it that glow. Add a little bit darker in the middle. Yeah, Disney Plus. And then a little bit of red. And then we'll get these cut out. I love the big houses though that they're all in. I love the one, what's his name? The Poldark guy. I love that rustic home. It's quite cool. And Danny Dyer's wife. She's total loop. She's just like their garden. That was a funny one. And she had the people coming to see the garden. So I won't give anything away, but yeah, like I said, as long as you're not prudish, because the first seconds of you turning it on, it's full on. So just pre-warning you there. But it's not like it every frame, but there is, yeah. It's a big part of the drama. Is the rudeness. I've got to be careful with my words because YouTube will pick up certain things. Certainly don't want to get flagged whilst launching. Talking about rivals whilst launching a Christmas collection. We like to give our TV and movie recommendations here. You guys have introduced me to lots of good programs over the years. So Hayden Turner is always asset. See, he's my cup of tea. I think he looks great as an 80s guy with his tash. Very good. Oh, I don't know what she looks like, Ben. No. Which one? What? Who was she in it? Because she passed away, hasn't she? Because I'm sure it said In Love and Memory. Did it not? Or was that? Am I getting that completely wrong? I may have just made a complete lie there, but I'm sure I've seen something. I'm running out of space. Right. Let's get these cut. So yeah, there's you get your background, your plain candy cane, and then you get your detail. And they overlap over the top. Should have mentioned that as well. Same for the small one as well. So you've got your detail, and then you've got your plain one to sit over the top. And the same with the little swirly ones as well. So there's your plain circle, and then your circle to go over the top. Oh, she did. Okay. Haven't. You can probably do a 30-day trial. Just watch it and then cancel your trial. I do that loads of times with things. Wait till it's all gone up, so it's all ready to be watched, and then I just subscribe, but I just do the 30-day free. And then once I'm done, I just make sure I've turned off auto renewal. You can watch loads of stuff for free. Just got to remember when your subscriptions are going to renew and stuff, but most of it you can just go onto your app store, and I just cancel the subscription straight away. How did you do reverse on the candy cane? Just flip them over. Just literally just flips it over. Make sure it's obviously a colour, on cardstock that's coloured on both sides. But just, flip it over. So you can see those there. Just flipped it over. Is there not? Are you sure? Pretty sure you can do. you have like everything you pay for, you have like a 14-day cooling period, so you can still get your money back. Just make sure you cancel it within 14 days. That's it. That's okay. It's not too late. Oh, you've got to wait till November. I was going to say we're watching series 2 now, but as it comes out, I don't know if the next episode gone up. I think it's episode 3 we're waiting for now, isn't it? David Tennant's good in it as well. He plays a proper meanie. Okay. Right, let's get these trees stuck down. Put that on the back. There we go. So you don't have to keep it like this. It's just so that you can all see how I'm decorating this. So we want to have that one in the middle, then one of those either side, and then the 2 bigger ones again. So I just want to arch it. So if we do that one first, actually, oh, it's that one there anyway. Yeah, I'll put this on a little bit of foam. Oh, really? What, in the UK? Why have they left a big gap? I don't understand. What, so I can't watch no more now of season 2? I don't understand. Why? Why would they do that? Just trying to cover all of that arch. So the one in the middle is on the foam, and then these either side are just glued and tucked slightly underneath and brought down just a little bit. So each one's slightly staggered under the other. Oh, that was catching on the foam. Let me just... And then these 2, I'm going to put a bit of foam again behind them. Well, you can make the envelopes. Very easy to make envelopes. I've got lots of tutorials showing you how to make your own DIY ones. And all the sizes that I've mentioned, they're all common sizes to, you know, for that of envelopes, you know, to store-bought ones, should I say, trying to get my words out there. Well, this has turned out very nice, completely different to how I expected to be doing it, but it definitely needs the trees all behind. You see them better in person. I don't know how well the lights... I'll take a nice photo of that. You can see them all, because little bits of it pop through all the gaps here. But it definitely needs that. And our little robin's going mad. Right, which sentiment? Because obviously we've got... Should we have let the Foxtivities begin? Because he's right in the middle. Let's do that one. What's that again? Well, they all sit nicely within the squares anyway, but we'll do that one. Oh, let's stick... Well, that can go with the sentiment. Thank you. Yeah, I've enjoyed that one. Well, it's meant to be that there's no more rain now, and it's just going to get brighter because it's had a nice sun this afternoon. So oh, I can't get all 6 yet, and maybe I haven't looked properly. Can't get all 6 of season 2. When I think I watched like episode 2 of season 2, and then it was like that was it. I had to wait. So whether they've gone up now, I need to double check. Yeah, the robin's fun, isn't it? That was a nice idea. Well, I watched a good movie the other day as well called Lake Cardo, and it's got an element of time travel in it, and it's filmed in the deep south of America, in like the swamps, like the bayous and stuff. You'd recognise some of the actors in it, I think. It was quite good. It had quite a good twist. It's not a horror, although I think it's classed as a horror, but it really isn't. There was nothing scary at all. It's like a thriller. But I thought it was quite good. I don't know if anybody's seen that. Take the foam off of that. I won't need it. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Again, I'll hold it up in a second. How nice is that one? Isn't it good? Oh, I love it. So yeah, there's the candy canes that way. Or that way. Or you don't even have to have as many as I've obviously added, because I've added a lot. But you know, I like the samples to be pretty full on. I think they are really cool cards. Thank you everyone. So yeah, so we've got those two. We've got this one, which I demoed earlier for anybody missed out. You'll be able to watch all this back. And then you've got that one. That's your 2 known ones that I've done. And then we've got the Santa's Workshop, or Welcome to the North Pole, which again is one of my favourites, with his arms out like that. I think he looks lovely. And we've got a cute little one there, just using the ephemera. Everything I've done you can do with just the ephemera. You don't have to have the stamped images. And then Hayley has done this cute one. Ooh. And then that's Hayley's version with the North Pole, and she's added the extra one at the back. And then we've got this one with the ephemera. You could also do the arch in acetate, so it's not as obvious, and then you could have like that. Because I called it quick, it looked a bit lost behind that, and it just made me think acetate. So actually that would be a nice one to try as well, especially if you're going to do something spinning. Then you'd need to cover, yeah, you could put something just to cover the top bit with a string. It's definitely something, a nice idea. Another one that Hayley's done. So big thanks to Hayley. She was in the chat earlier. I'm not sure if she's still here. But thank you, as always, for your wonderful samples. And then she did 2 away from the mechanism. So we've got this cute little stepper card. And then a fun little rocker card. Aren't they lovely? So yeah, look at all these wonderful cards. I said I'm going to put them all on the mantle, and then I'm going to go along with my camera, and then I'll share it just so you can see them all together. Oh, lights. Yeah, you could definitely sandwich some. You could actually do it so that you put stick all the lights on, like the rice lights. So stick them all around the frame, but just bend them so the little rice lights stick out, and then conceal all the wire with the other frame over the top. That would be nice. But you could also just pack it with some of the wire down in this part. You could put your battery on the back easily, or even in there. But I think lights, definitely nice glow from the bottom, like shining up, would look really good. You just got yours from every. Let me just do another little refresh again, just to get an idea with the ephemera. I'm going to tell you now, there are 33 of the ephemera left. They will sell out today. So just to let you know, they will be gone, guys. They were in double digits when I mentioned it earlier. So they have flown out in this live. So I'm telling you now, before you get cross with me, because it's seasonal, you won't see it again. So you want to grab those. There's the paper pad. Let me just check on the paper pad. It's not refreshing quicker. Is that right there? Yeah, hang on. Let me just check the papers, because usually the papers are in line with the info. Yeah, paper's not much behind it. So I think your papers are definitely going to go today with the ephemera. And all the die sets are doing well. So again, they will eventually sell through as well. But just to give you an update, if you are hanging around for the ephemera and paper, honestly, I wouldn't wait, because it's going to go. I hope mine arrives tomorrow, or we'll stop with the housework. Right, let me just go back to me. It sounds so big-headed, but it isn't meant that way. And yeah, just kind of say thank you as always. Love it. Really, really pleased that you guys like it as well. Just to go through again with everybody, that's your ephemera. Then you've got your lovely paper pad, which you can obviously use with anything, with other past collections and other Christmas things that you have. And then you've got your 3 Stampin' Die sets to move stuff off my desk. So you've got your Festive Friends, No Meat Christmas, and Christmas at the North Pole. So they're the 3 festive Stampin' Die sets. Like I said, I have got another festive collection coming out in a few months' time, and also issue 3 or edition 3 of the Made to Make. There are nods to Christmas in there, which if you've got it, you will see in your booklet. And also edition 4, we've done some Christmas cards as well with that. So you've got some other Christmassy bits for me. So if this isn't for some of you, don't worry, there is some other bits coming out that you might like. If this isn't the one. Just getting light outside here in Texas. Good morning. And then, like I said, that is the main mechanism of the new exploding box card, Exploding Christmas. Don't need a large die machine. It will go through your standard one, and it comes with your arch in there as well, and everything you need. And I'll be using this next Friday for the first mix and match. And let's see what I put it with. I need to have a little look through, see what we can pull out. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you to Hayley. Let me just take this off. Love them. Can we see Monty before you? Monty, call him now. He takes about 5 minutes to get out. I'm done. You're going to come say hi. Thank you, Sam, for a great collection and live. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you. And just for anybody, also, just let you know, I haven't forgotten at all about the exclusive craft along with the 6 winners. I will email next week to start arranging a date that's going to suit us all. It's just we are all across the world, so getting the time zone right. But it is very much top on my list. So if anybody wondering, that is going to be happening this month, hopefully. And we've got the first Made to Make for everybody towards the end of this month. It's always like the last week of the months. I do those lives. And then the next launch will be in 3 weeks' time, just to get back into the proper schedule again. And a hint for that, again, because there's some people who won't want anything to do with Christmas. it's kind of like edition 2 of the pop-up house and the pop-up cake. So that is the style of the next launch for anybody interested. But we'll do sneak peeks. Obviously, they will come this month for that because we've only got a few weeks between that and this. So yeah, if you don't like Christmas, don't like any of this, you've only got 3 weeks to wait, and we've got some new pop-ups, which I'm looking forward to. Thank you ever so much, everybody. As always, it's been wonderful. Monty, I'm done. You're going to come and say hi? We can come get some treats. Wakey, wakey, wakey. Come and look what your mum's made. Monty. Come on, come say hi. Right up your street. Can't wait to see. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Monty, don't let me down. Used it a number of times. Yeah, it's a nice one. There's something quite nice in that one that I think is going to be really popular as well. Monty, do I have to drag you out of bed? Come here. If I could move my camera, I'd take you in with me. Monty. There's 130 people waiting for you. I'm going to have to go and get him. But he's either lying. Shame I can't take you with me. He'd be lying on his back. He's coming. You are so stubborn. Come here. Come here, gorgeous boy. I just know you're going to be all warm, and he smells of like Wotsits. Come here. If you've got dogs, you'll kind of get it. But it's a nice smell. That sounds like he smells of cheese. It's not what I mean. Like, why are you lying down over there? You're such a silly boy. Here he is. People want to say hi. They love to see you. Plus, you featured today. Yeah, you featured today. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi, everyone. Talk about making us wait. Yeah, I've got them on the shelf. Place my order. Thank you, Sanel. Poor sleepy puppy. He's been sleeping all morning. It's lunchtime now. You can stay up. Look, there's you. Where are you? There you are. Ah, look at you. Do you approve? It's you with a Christmas jumper on. Oh, hate it when he does that. Right, I'm going to go and sort him out. And oh, I lost. Do you want to say anything? Did you get that? As always, thank you so much. I'll get photos of all of these, put them up later. I'll do that little video because I think it'd be nice for you to see them all displayed on the mantle. There should be an Instagram that's already gone out as well, so you can see that little reel, and the tutorials for these I'll start sharing from Monday next week. So you'll get a tutorial of the 4 samples that I've made, so you've got all of that ready for those of you that have got it coming quick. I'd say if you've got it coming and it does arrive tomorrow, you're just gonna have to revert to this live just to refresh yourself with the steps, but the tutorials will be going out from Monday. All right, everybody, as always, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to put the mic down a bit further so I can just flip my camera here. And yeah, it's been lovely, and I appreciate you all being here. Enjoy your products, and I will catch up with you all again next week. All right, take care, everybody.